One focus today is the rising price of food, but there's been a big move toward organic food in recent years. Are people still gravitating toward the, well, healthier stuff? Joining us now to explain, Stephen McDonnell, Applegate Farm CEO. This is it's hot dog, it's organic and natural hot dogs and burgers and everything like that. Stephen, thanks for being here.
Great to be here, Dave.
How is business doing? Because there is a price premium on these products, and are people dialing back and going back toward traditional food products in this environment?
Well, we're still very optimistic long-term about this, our natural and organic category. I think as prices begin to rise, people will pull back, but I think the mom's commitment to feeding her family well is not going away, and they'll figure out ways to keep buying these healthier products.
What's the price premium for your products in the supermarket versus the traditional products?
Well, if you take hot dogs, so a ballpark hot dog now, you know, where it used to be $2.99, maybe it's moving to $3.99. We used to be, if it's antibiotic free, it would be a $4.99, organic could be $5.99. All of that's moving up about $1. So it could be $2 a pound for a premium for a natural or organic product.
And what about your costs going up with corn at record highs? And is that squeezing your margins here?
I think that the rising cost is continuing to come through the system, and I think over the fourth quarter and into next year we're going to see more price increases. I would say our average cost has gone up so far about 20 to 25%, but we haven't been able to pass the majority of that on to consumers because they are digesting at a very fast rate rising prices everywhere.
But you need to do that, yes or no?
At some point, everybody's going to have to start moving those prices through. I think retailers have held back as much as they can, but price increases are happening now pretty systematically, but I think the real cost is still ahead of us.
The difference between, because you do antibiotic-free, but then the full-blown organic, and the difference there, but I want to know, is organic cruelty-free, and is that some attraction for people?
Well, the antibiotic-free is basically organic. When you don't use it, the three ways the large meat companies scale their products is using antibiotics. You can grow them faster with steroids or hormones. You can cheapen the feed with byproducts, or you can crowd them more animals in a smaller amount of space, and that creates disease. So if you use antibiotics, that addresses that. We can't do that, and that's the antibiotic-free. That also happens in organic, and all those things do make for a more humane environment for growing. Organic just adds in organic corn and soy, which is also at a premium beyond, you know, where corn's gone from $2 to $6. Organic corn's gone from $6 to $13.
Wow.
So there's a double premium that happens with organic, but we think antibiotic-free is a good alternative if you need to trade down a little bit. You still want a sustainable product.
But are these things healthier? You sell hot dogs. Hot dog's still a hot dog, isn't it?
Well, we use grass-fed organic beef. Takes a lot longer to grow these animals. Ours is half the fat, and it's nitrate-free. So there's a lot of additives that we don't take out, and it tastes delicious. So you don't need the additives, and you don't need the fat, and I think you can still stay great. So I think on many levels it makes a big difference.
Do you stick organic all the time? Come on, don't you want to just eat a bag of pork rinds that aren't organic occasionally?
Well, I mean, I love meat, and I've always loved meat. I think trying to change the way Americans eat meat is what we need to do, and I think it can be done, and you can still have your pork rinds. They just need to be organic.
Thank you, Stephen. Stephen McDonnell, CEO of Applegate Farms. Great to see you. We've got a lot more straight ahead.
Yeah, we've got to talk.